Fiancé joked about my looks before wedding. Mom reveals shocking truth. 5-year relationship ends after cruel bar joke and hidden crush partner's doubts explode into betrayal. Full story with updates. After being in a relationship for 5 full years, my partner suddenly said he wasn't certain about tying the knot. Then he cracked a mean joke to his buddies that if I looked better, he'd commit right away, and soon after. His mother rang me up sobbing about Dominic and something big. We've been a couple for slightly more than 5 years, betrothed for the past 8 months. We connected via common acquaintances at a home warming event, 2 individuals bonding over a mutual dislike for craft beers and adoration for old animated shows. Our bond advanced at a relaxed tempo, courting for 12 months, sharing a home after 24, welcoming our feline companion Beans at 36, and becoming a fiancé the prior season. The engagement moment wasn't lavish, simply a weekend dawn trek to our preferred vantage spot where he clumsily pulled the jewelry container from his jacket. I accepted instantly. We chose this fall for the ceremony and have been gradually organizing all aspects, mostly me handling details while he agreed passively. Roughly 3 months back, Dominic began uttering strange remarks during marriage discussions, nothing overtly bad, just unsure. When I presented possible locations, he'd remark stuff like that's a big expense for a single occasion, or do we truly require all those guests? I dismissed it as standard male attitude or money worries. Then arrived the slow replies to my messages regarding ceremony matters. I'd forward choices for food providers, and he'd answer much later with merely appears good or whatever you prefer. When I inquired if all was fine, he'd claimed he was simply occupied at his building firm, which had accepted some large jobs. It seemed logical. The previous 30 days, he began hanging out more with his job pal Paul. They'd have drinks post-shift or view matches at Paul's residence. Again, nothing odd, just happening more often. When he'd return, he appeared detached, glancing at his device more frequently and being less warm. I attempted chatting with my closest pal Lena about it. She proposed nerves before the big day and advised we arrange an evening out to rekindle. So the prior weekend, I booked a table at this fresh Mediterranean spot in the city center, wore a lovely outfit not overly elegant, just an item I hadn't donned recently, and even purchased Dominic's preferred lager to have ready in the cooler. The evening out was a fiasco. He appeared preoccupied during the meal, hardly participating in chat. When I raised completing our post-ceremony trip arrangements, he unleashed the shock. He wasn't confident if he was prepared for everything, not merely the trip but the ceremony, the union, all of it. I was shocked. 5 years as a pair, 8 months promised, and now he wasn't confident. When I pushed, he cited talks with Paul about how union alters stuff and mentioned Paul's siblings' chaotic separation. The exchange rapidly intensified, with me attempting not to create a commotion in the eatery while sensing like my universe was crumbling. We scarcely ate our main courses. The drive back was quiet, heavy with strain. At our home, he avoided additional discussion, stating he required time to reflect before crashing on the sofa. The following dawn was agonizingly uncomfortable. We navigated around one another like unfamiliar people in a rental. He noted gathering with Paul and some job mates for midday meal to see the match at the Old Bolt, the athletics tavern in the city. I was too mentally exhausted to